Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends, and thanks so much for dropping by the Horror Zone. I hope everyone's doing well. Today's video is a special unboxing. This is from Scream Factory or Shout Factory. And what I'm referring to is the collector's edition 4K releases of Halloween's 1 through 5. There are really cool sets that they had available for pre-order at the beginning of July. I unfortunately didn't have the money to get all of them, so I focused on one movie. The one that I ended up picking up is one that I have just become a huge fan of in recent years. Probably within the last 5 years, I've become a huge fan of this film. I'll showcase the box it came in. I have not opened it. I'm hoping nothing is damaged. I've seen some people post images on Instagram that their posters were damaged, so I got a poster, I got a vinyl, and I got the special 4K collector's edition of Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I have become a huge fan of that film. I did a special video on it last year. That was for my Halloween. That was my Halloween video I did last year. I'm wearing a shirt. You can see if I move all my crap that I'm wearing. This shirt I bought last year. I'll show it real quick. So you can see it's got little buddy. About to have all the bugs and nastiness come out of him. You got the jack-o'-lanterns, you got the television sets with the different masks, the witch and the skull. So I got this from my buddies over at Forever Midnight, my favorite horror podcast. Link down below. They still have these shirts available. I definitely recommend picking one up. To open this up. I hope that nothing has been damaged. And let's see what we got. So it's got, you can see right here at the top, it's got the Scream Factory logo. Here's the poster. I will showcase this hung up in my office because there's no room here. There's no room in the Horror Zone for a poster. So it looks like the vinyl and the movie are packaged together. Open this up. I hope nothing's damaged. I'm loving the way that this is packaged. It has little buddy with the same image on the front, gripping the mask. Watch the magic pumpkin. Watch. And of course, we all know what happens there. It says Halloween 3 on the side. This is a really, really nice release. I'm very impressed. So this comes with the vinyl, Blu-ray, and 4K. So here's the vinyl. Same image as on the cover of the packaging. And it says side A is Chariots of the Pumpkin. Side B is Season of the Witch, composed by John Carpenter in association with Alan Howarth, performed by John Carpenter, Cody Carpenter, and Daniel Davies, mixed by John Spiker. It's right there. Have a look at. I'll be very careful taking this out, not to get my fingerprints on it. Oh, that's really cool. Right there. That is excellent. Can't wait to listen to this. Here is the 4K Blu-ray. I love that. That is the poster art that I got as well. There you have it. And of course, I love these slip covers. Very cool. And here is movie itself. You open it up and you got the Blu-ray on the left hand side and the 4K HD on the other. I need to get a 4K player because I don't have one. And I just got a new Blu-ray player for Christmas last year and I was stupid enough to ask for a 4K. So you can switch the sleeve out for the original poster art like that. There you go, right there. I'll probably leave it like this. I kind of like it because I already have, you know, the box set, the Halloween box set the Scream Factory put out in 2014 with that cover, so I'll just leave it like it is. If there is something new on this, I'll put it right here, but I can't recall if they put anything new on this outside of it being announced that, you know, this is going to be a 4K scan of the original camera negative, which is listed as one of the special features. So yeah, can't say enough great things about Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Again, you know, just recently, back in August at Sinister Creature Con, I met director Tommy Lee Wallace, and couldn't gush enough talking to him about this film. I don't know why this film has become so much more popular with me over the years than when I was a kid. I hated it when I was a kid. I didn't want to watch it because it didn't have Michael Myers in it. But over the years, I just sort of grew to sort of, you know, maybe give it a second chance. I watched it a couple times as a kid, but I just never, for some reason, just, you know, that whole thing about Michael Myers not being in it was kind of what kept me away from it, which is pretty stupid. I love this film 100%. I even have Silver Shamrock tattooed on me. It's a great film. I watch it many, many times, not just during the Halloween season. I'm so happy to have this 4K release. And as I end this video, I will showcase the poster, where I'm going to put the poster in my office, because like I said, I unfortunately do not have any room here for posters in the Horror Zone. The Horror Zone is packed to the gills. No room for posters. The Horror Zone content will keep coming. November might be a little quiet. I just want to put that out there right now because November you know, after Halloween's over, I'm going to be focused 100% on work, but I do have a couple of videos that I will be working on. One, I do want to do a review of Rosewood. I want to bring back my Boogeyman Break Time segment, which I haven't done at all this year. Last year I did several segments. Even the year before I did a few. I started the segment in 2019 with the Fletch films. It was the anniversary of Fletch Lives, and I really wanted to do a review of that film because I'm a huge fan of Chevy Chase and those films. But over time I've done, you know, pieces on the Rambo franchise. I did the Bad Boys franchise. I did one on The Principal, which is probably my favorite because I actually went to the location where Brandel was shot. I did that last spring when the pandemic was kind of first taking its hold of us, and I was trying to find something to do to not go stir crazy. But I want to do a review of the movie Rosewood with Ving Rhames, Jon Voight, Esther Roll, Michael Rooker. It's a fantastic film. I just watched it recently with my grandmother and my mom. Hadn't watched it since it first came out on tape back in the late 90s, because it came out in 1997. But it's a rough film, and but it's one that I think I would like to talk about here on this channel because it talks about the horrors of racism, and I would really like to just bring that film to people's attention if they're not aware of it. It was directed by the late, great John Singleton, and it's my opinion, it's his best movie. The other thing I will be doing in November is I will be doing a review of Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm staying away from, they're putting out a lot of trailers, and I think what we saw from like Halloween Kills, they're just putting out, I think they're really trying to get people back to the movie theater. But anyway, not to get off on a tangent, I am so excited for Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm a huge fan of the Ghostbusters films. My dad took me to see the first one when I was 10 in 1984. And then I went and saw Ghostbusters 2. It was like right after school let out for the summer. It was the first movie I saw, summer of '89, and that was the summer of Batman and Lethal Weapon 2, and so many great films. Karate Kid 3, I know a lot of people hate that film, but I actually went and saw that in the theater. But yeah, I'm really excited to see Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm so, I think it looks fantastic. It has the feel, just based on the first two trailers, I won't watch the new one, but based on the first two trailers, it has that feel of the first films, and that's all I've ever wanted. I wanted to see a Ghostbusters 3 when I was in high school, and I had to wait till I was almost 50 for it to come out, but really excited for that. So those will be two videos I will be doing in November. I will always keep up on Instagram, and I'm thinking about going to TikTok. Tell me if you guys would like to see me on TikTok. I know a lot of people are doing it. My wife keeps trying to convince me to do it. But yeah, again, this is going off on a little bit of a tangent, but like I said, just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for the support. So now I will showcase the poster in my office. Like I said, no room here in the horror zone, but let me know what you guys think of this release. Did you guys pick up any of these releases? Did you get all 5 of them? Did you get all 3 vinyls? Did you get all the posters? Like I said, I stuck with one, even though I ended up buying Revenge outside of Scream Factory, getting it off of Amazon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone's doing well, and I promise there's some really cool horror content coming up real soon. So take it easy, stay scared as always.